Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Spanish with Dummies. So today we're going to learn about the verb ir, very important verb in Spanish, because ir can mean go, also it can mean going to. It's like a future as well. So let's see how we use it in Spanish. First we'll read the conjugation. So when you say I go, it is yo voy, voy. You go, tú vas, vas. He, see, you, goes and go. Él, ella, usted, va, va. We go, nosotros vamos, vamos. You all go, vosotros vais, vais. And lastly, they and you all go, ellos, ustedes van. Okay? So these are the conjugations. Now these are not following any rules. They are totally different, right, from the original verb. So because they are irregular verb, so you have to remember them and practically use them to remember this verb. Okay? So let's use them practically. Now here, when you say I go to the market, you say yo voy al mercado. Okay? Yo voy al mercado. Now, as we learned that whenever you say I go, it's yo voy. So I used I go, yo voy again. Same thing, right? And if you said do you go to the church, you say tú vas a la iglesia. Tú vas a la iglesia. Again, vas, as we know, tú vas means you go, right? And the same context, you go, right? So tú vas a la iglesia. So similar concept. Now you may be thinking, here is I go to the market. To the, it's al. Here it's to the, but it's ala, right? You may be thinking why it is like that. It's because here the al is made by the fusion of a, or you say a in Spanish, plus el. Okay? Now, el is the male version of the, male the, right? So whenever a and el combines, it becomes al. Now, how el came? Because mercado, market, is male in Spanish, right? So market is male, so el is for the male. Now here we use ala for to the, because iglesia is church and it's female. So whenever the female version of the, that's la, right, and a comes in a contact, they never fuse together. Simple. All right, perfect. So if you say she goes to the party, then ella va a la fiesta. Ella va a la fiesta. Okay, va for third person. We go to the park. Nosotros vamos al parque. Vamos al parque. Do you all go to the school? ¿Vosotros vais a la escuela? ¿Vais a la escuela? Okay. Now they go to the university. Ellos van a la universidad. Okay. So you know how it's been used. Now, thing that we need to keep in mind, this pronouns like tú, nosotros, vosotros, they are at all not necessary, right? We don't put it in a real communication. I just put here because we are learning, right? And we need to know about which pronoun we are speaking, right? So in real communication, you can just say, vas a la iglesia. It means, do you go to the church? Vas a la iglesia. You can simply say, vamos al parque. It means we go to the park. Okay? All right. Now, it says that sometimes yo voy, all right, means I go and I'm going to. So it means if I say yo voy al mercado, mercado is market, right? It means either I go to the market, or it also can mean I'm going to the market. Okay? Both of them, depending on context. If you say ella va a la playa, playa is beach, so it can mean she goes to the beach or she is going to the beach. Both of them, depending on context. Now, here it says that if there are two verbs, okay, then the verb ir becomes be going. Okay, its meaning changes to be going, like it becomes future. Okay, and this is very important. Okay, because you are learning now future tense. Now, what I'm saying is that, so if you see here, when I'm saying two verbs, it's like I'm going to dance, right? Now here, I'm going, here is one verb, and dance is the second verb, right? So in this kind of context, the meaning of ir becomes am going, are you going, is going. Okay, so just we'll first say the conjugation. So in such situation, if you say yo voy becomes I'm going. I'm going. Tu vas, it will become you are going. Ella, usted va becomes he, she, you, is or are going. Okay? Nosotros vamos, we are going. Vosotros vais, you all are going. Ellos, ustedes van becomes they are, you all are going. Okay? Now this one we use it to tell things in future. Okay? Very important one. So let's see in practical situation. And this is only applicable, this meaning, if there are two verbs in a sentence. Okay? Or else the meaning of ir will just be go, as we learned. So here we have, when you say I'm going to dance, you say yo voy a bailar. Okay? Yo voy a bailar. And here a means to, bailar is dance. And because there are two verbs, one is voy, one is bailar, right? So voy becomes I'm going. Okay? Now this literally in English it means I go to dance, right? It doesn't make a sense. So, but in Spanish it becomes I'm going to dance. That's how we write it. Okay? See, it's highlighted with the color. I'm going is voy. Okay? A bailar. Now, one more thing we need to keep in mind. Whenever you say be going, I'm going, and whenever you put to, and there is a second verb, right? Well, as a to, you need to put a. It's compulsory. Okay? After ir, if you put to, it's a. And the second verb, okay, we don't conjugate. That's what the rule says. We put ir, okay, we put a as to, and second verb that we don't conjugate. See? I'm going to dance. Yo voy a bailar. Second verb, no conjugated, right? And that's it. So if you say, are you going to steal? Are you going to steal? Vas a robar? Vas a robar? Now here vas means are you going? Okay? Because there are two verbs, vas and robar. To is a, robar is steal. Vas a robar means are you going to steal? Okay? Now if you say he's going to travel, you say él va a viajar. Él va a viajar, okay? He va is going to travel, viajar. We are going to study. Dice, vamos a estudiar. Vamos a estudiar. Alright? You got how we made this, right? Are you all going to buy? Vais a comprar? Okay, vais means are you all going? Okay, as I told you, pronoun is not necessary, right? So just you write the verb, pronoun is automatically added. Vais a comprar? Are you going to buy? They are going to work. Okay, now say ellos van is are going a to trabajar, work. Okay, ellos van a trabajar. Now if you see here, the most important you need to remember is this rule: be going, to, and second verb. This is the way how you write in Spanish. Ir verb, you conjugate the first verb, right? And a as to, and second verb, which you don't conjugate, you write in original form. See, it's all in original form, right? They're ending with ar. So this is very important rule. All right, you understand it, learn it. Now let's see the comparison of the ir verb when there is one verb in a sentence and when there is two verb in a sentence. We learned that if there is just one verb in a sentence, then ir means go, right? But if there are two verb in the sentence, then it becomes be going, right? So if you say, let's say some example, if you say I go to office, here's just one verb, that's go, right? Yo voy a la oficina. Okay? Yo voy a la oficina. But if you say, are you going to play? Right? Here are two verbs. This are you going, there is one part, and play is second part. So you say, vas a jugar? Vas a jugar? Okay? Now, again, there is one verb. She goes to the beach. Ella va a la playa. Okay? Ella va a la playa. See, the meanings are changing. When there is just one verb, right? When there is just one verb, its meaning is go, right? Whenever there are two verbs in a sentence, it means am going. Sorry, be going. Now, be going means am going, is going, are going, right? depending on conjugation. Now, if you say we are going to eat fruit, two verbs are there, right? We consider this are going as one verb, okay? Because they are kind of like one part, okay? And eat is a second verb. So you say vamos a comer fruta. Vamos means we are going. A is to, comer, eat, and fruta is fruit. Perfect. Now again we have here two verbs. Are you all going to drink? Then you say vais a beber. Okay, vais means are you all going, this much. Vais is this much. A to beber, drink. Now they go to the restaurant. This is just one verb, right? Go. So you say ellos van al restaurante. Okay, ellos van al restaurante. It's more better if you see it from this side, okay? Yo voy a la oficina. There's just one verb, so it becomes go. I go to the office, right? Here, vas a jugar. There are two verbs, vas and jugar. So the meaning of vas becomes am going to, like are you going, right? Be going. Again, here just one verb. Ella va a la playa, just va. So it becomes just go. Ella she goes to the beach. Again, here there are two verbs, vamos and comer, right? So when you say vamos a comer, it becomes, the meaning of this ir becomes going to. We are going. So that's the concept, okay? Now, as I said, using pronoun in Spanish is not necessary, okay? So if you're saying, I'm going to read, right? You can say yo voy a leer, that's correct. But if you say voy a leer, it's more better, okay? Because the conjugation itself is so much, vast. We just understand about whom we are speaking, right? Are you going to study? You say tú vas a estudiar, or you just can say vas a estudiar. You can omit this. Both are perfectly correct, but without pronoun is more better. Alright, so we can say hooray because we learned future in Spanish, right? So as we just learned, if there is ir, right, a and the second verb, then it makes be going to and second verb, right? So that was the rule, and you can now play with this rule. You can now speak with yourself. You can ask yourself, right? You can ask your friends, like, what are you going to do tomorrow? So you can say, I'm going to dance. Then you can say, voy a bailar. I'm going to eat pizza. Voy a comer pizza, right? So many things. So I hope this lesson was helpful. Have a great day.